Fantasy Baseball Preview. Rockies Nolan Arenado, Charlie Blackmon, a dynamic duo. As the 2018 fantasy baseball season approaches, we take a look at the biggest news and storylines from each club. We'll feature one team each weekday. And we'll finish up on February 16th, the first day all teams will have their pitchers and catchers on the field for workouts. Series Index. Schedule for all 2018 team previews. The Rockies earned the NL's second wild card berth last season, making the playoffs for the first time since 2009. Unexpectedly solid pitching was one of the main reasons behind a 12-win improvement from 2016. While scoring was up around the majors, Rockies pitchers lowered their team ERA by 0.40. As always, offense is a strength, with Denver's mile-high altitude making Coors Field the most hitter-friendly park in baseball. However, the offense will be without veteran outfielder Carlos Gonzalez, who left as a free agent. 2017 at-a-glance record, 87.75, third in NL West hitting, third, 5.09 /G pitching, 17th, 4.51 ERA park factor, scoring, first, 1.332 park factor, HR, 5th, 1.195 arrivals RP. Wade Davis. Secret Iannetta. The Rockies have made a major effort to bolster their bullpen this offseason. After losing closer Greg Holland to free agency, they signed Davis, who recorded 32 saves for the Cubs. They also added setup man Bryan Shaw and re-signed lefty Jake McGee. Trade deadline acquisition Jonathan Lucroy didn't pan out, so the Rockies are turning their catching duties over to the veteran Iannetta, who began his MLB career in Colorado. The 17 homers he hit in Arizona last season were the most he'd hit since 2008 with the Rockies. Players to watch. 3. Nolan Arenado of Charlie Blackmon. 2 certain first-round fantasy picks, Arenado, .309, 37 HR, 130 RBI, and Blackmon, .331, 37 HR, 104 RBI, give the Rockies the best 1-2 punch in baseball. Blackmon also led the majors with 137 runs scored. Sleepers. SB John Gray. 1B/Avi and Desmond Gray, 26, missed 2.5 months early in the season with a stress fracture in his foot, but he came on strong in the second half. In 14 starts after the All-Star break, Gray had a 2.88 ERA with 87 strikeouts and 18 walks in 84 1/3 innings. His ability to induce ground balls allowed him to be more successful at Coors Field, 5-1, 3.13 ERA, than he was on the road, 5-3, 4.06 ERA, a rarity for any Rockies pitcher. Desmond has been extremely durable throughout his career, so a broken hand he suffered in spring training and a mid-season calf injury unexpectedly limited him to 95 games in his first season with the Rockies. He'll be discounted in drafts because of his poor overall numbers, but is an excellent rebound candidate in this offense. Bullpen closer. Wade Davis. Next, Bryan Shaw. At age 32, Davis is starting to show some signs of wear. His walk rate, in particular, is a concern at 4.3 BB/9. He was able to get away with those control issues last season because he struck out over 12 batters per 9 innings. Keep in mind, his 3.42 FIP was over a run higher than his 2.30 ERA. And he'll be pitching half his games at Coors. Position battles. There could be a 4-way battle for 2 starting spots in left field and at first base. Desmond will start most every day as he splits time with outfielders Raimel Tapia or David Dahl and first baseman Ryan McMahon. The back end of the rotation could also have a spot or 2 up for grabs this spring. Jeff Hoffman has first-round pedigree, but has struggled at the major league level. Antonio Senzilla and lefty Kyle Freeland will also get a shot. Prospects. 1B Ryan McMahon. SS Brendan Rodgers. McMahon, 23, crushed minor league pitching to the tune of a .355/.403/.583/line, with a combined 20 homers, 88 RBI and 11 steals at Class A and AAA. A converted third baseman, because Arenado, His continued development could force the Rockies to move Desmond to the outfield permanently. Rogers, 21, was the number 3 overall pick in the 2015 draft, and he's moved quickly through the farm system. He should begin the season at Class AA, but could see the majors at some point this year. Projected batting order 1. CF Charlie Blackmon 2. 2B DJ LeMahieu 3. 3B Nolan Arenado 4. RF Gerardo Parra 5. SS Trevor Story 6. 1B Ian Desmond 7. LF David Dahl 8. C Chris Iannetta projected rotation 1. RHP John Gray 2. LHP Tyler Anderson 3. RHP Ched Bettis 4. RHP German Marquez 5. RHP Jeff Hoffman.